there are 200,000 single-family homes in Tulsa County. In 2005, 300,000 homes were destroyed by Katrina, 100,000 more. And one of those homes was mine. Some home movies are harder to watch than others.
Kind of sad, huh?
It's nice to have the ice cream truck here, though. Especially when it involves the demolition of a home where these movies were shot.
That was high.
A year or so after Hurricane Katrina, my wife and I watched the Demolition Diva, yep, that was the name of her company, bring down the home we'd lived in since moving to New Orleans in 1994. It took less than an hour to reduce 12 years of good memories to dust and debris. Right here, what you're looking at, that's where my kids learned how to ride a bike. Right down that little brick walkway that's no more. But like so many other parts of this unique, remarkable city, 5551 Chatham Drive has risen like a phoenix from the ashes. There's a quaint new raised bungalow built on the footprint of my house. Hey man, are you John?
Yes, I am.
Rich Lenz, nice to meet you. John Starr purchased my lot in 2008 and built his house 3 years later. He's the 31-year-old principal of a magnet elementary school that opened to fill the education void post-Katrina.
When Katrina hit, it kind of made me decide to come back.
Even more,
to come back to the city and go into public education.
Wow.
Good to see you.
Blast from the blast.
Bill and I share at least one common neighbor. Ann Aber lives just across the street in a beautiful home she began building after Katrina. We've known each other since our kids were in the 3rd grade.
I just couldn't take it. I was just like, tear it down, take it away. So literally, the next day we had a demo crew over there and they just
bulldozed it quick.
Bulldozed it right away.
Ann had a front row seat for the demise of my place. It began with me pulling every stick of furniture, appliance, toy, clothing, you name it, I dragged it to the curb. This photo was taken by the Associated Press and distributed around the world. That's me, gasping for fresh air. Several months after that, volunteers stripped the sheetrock down to the studs. Surrounded by the heat and your fear. The house became a makeshift set for a series of music videos based on songs I'd written about the storm. I ain't living in the bowl no more living in the bowl. The bowl is one of New Orleans' many nicknames, referring to the high ground of Lake Pontchartrain to the north and the Mississippi River to the south. Those areas didn't flood, but everything below sea level, the bowl, was swamped. But that was then, and this is now.
I'm very proud of the neighborhood, of the city. When I hear the negative comments, I take it personally because I think it's amazing what we have accomplished. The city is bigger and better and more beautiful than ever.
Yeah, still a ways to go, but it really is doing quite well. Now, we're going to be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early for 6 in the morning. I'm going to share the story of a guy I know who rode out the storm in his home, had to fend off looters with an old World War II carbine rifle, and then a couple of years after that, he sold the house to Sandra Bullock. Now, that sounds like a pretty good story. We'll have it for you tomorrow morning.
No
It does
kidding,
sound like
yeah.
a great story. Rich, were you able to save anything at all, really, from your home?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let me show you. One thing, this is it. This is what I've got. It's my little ceramic tile marker for my address. So that's what's left of the old 5551 Chatham Drive. But as you saw, John Starr has a beautiful new home, and I'm real happy for him.